And we are live. What's going on, guys? It is the SMT. Thank you for being here this evening. All right, we're playing. We're good. All right, fantastic. It is good to have you guys. If you're watching this in live, thank you so much for being here tonight. This is going to be an interesting podcast. We may have some guests crashing. What looks to be have some faces I have not seen in a long time, and I don't know why, but it is excellent to have you here. For those of you that are watching this on the replay, big shout out to the replay crew. It is good to have you guys as well. If you're watching this live or on replay, please do like this video and share it to your favorite social media. That helps the channel out tremendously. Much appreciated. Thank you in advance for those considerations. Shortly, we'll be adding Carlos. He will be joining us here on the podcast. So, Carlos, slow your roll, my dude. I know you're about to bring out the Razzini, you know. He'll be flexing on him in a second. You know what? Carlos is about to be like the dude that just copped the brand new Jordans back in the day. You know, he's going to show everybody how much he paid for them. He's going to show them all the features. You know, back in the day, with the Reebok pumps, you know what I'm saying? He used to pump it. That's what Carlos is about to do tonight. So he's setting up. We'll have him on. And we may actually have a special guest, possibly the man, the myth, the legend, 702 Tech. If I got those numbers right, which I believe I did. His name is Mike. He's one of the tech YouTubers, I guess, that I follow on Twitter. And I've been watching his videos recently. And dude's solid production, solid creator, and a good guy. And I think he's a friend of Carlos. He's a friend of mine then. And he's a friend of the channel. Anyways, I am doing this podcast under the weather. But as they say in show business, the show must go on. So I'm going to try and do my best to bring you guys as good a podcast as I can give you under these circumstances. But you guys know I love you guys, and I appreciate the SMT community. I don't want to let you down and not bring anything to the table today. So let's do roll call. Let's take attendance. Let's see who's here this evening. If they are still here, we have Cash Games. What's happening, brother? We got Rafi. He's got moderating duties tonight. Rafi with the big blue wrench. He will drop it on you if you step out of line. So keep it kosher, stay civil, and don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. Rafi, good to have you, bro. As always, thank you so much for being here, helping us out with those duties. Blabby Text 1, trying to log into an app for Megadon, but I don't know what an instance is or to find my login. If you would like to get in touch with somebody that could support you with the Megadon login and things of that nature, I would push you towards, I guess, Megadon Network on Twitter. So do check that out. Blabby Text, Megadon Network at that's the Twitter handle on Twitter. So check that out. I'm sure they can help you out. New patron, just added to the Patreon here shortly. Not too long ago, actually. Alexis, thanks for being here tonight. Joeseph is in the house. Yeah, please do hit that like button on the way in and do share this. That would be awesome. Gene, good to have you here. Stace, good to have you as well. Cesar is in the house. What's up, dude? We got Heath. Good to see you. Haven't seen you guys in a while. It is a pleasure to have you. Welcome back to you. Spidey Sense is in the house. Yeah, Cesar, it's good to have you back. I don't know where you guys been, but it's good to have you. Real busy with the fam. Catching replays. Well, it is awesome to have you back. I hope everything is good with the fam. Wish you guys the best. I hope everything is good here in 2020. Hey, Slaw Oats or OTS. It's good to have you on, man. Thanks for stopping by. Who the heck? Pete, we got a couple of haters. You know that, bro. We love the haters, though. The haters are the best. I love the haters because the haters give engagement. It doesn't matter to me, honestly, like or dislike the video. The engagement helps the channel grow, so I'm okay with it. So I'm perfectly fine with them hitting the dislike button. What's up, Adam? Jay Mills, what up? Good audio and video. I'm sure the audio is a little off because my voice is like, it's just not good. Sean Williams, what is up, my dude, man? Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you being here tonight. Noel, what up? Got the whale going on there, the killer whale. Nimmer, my brother, what is up, man? Good to have you on. Jamaal, longtime supporter of the channel, friend of the channel, patron. Thank you so much for being here. Good to have you on. Nintendo 504 is in the house. John is here. Good to have you on. Yeah, I'm catching up. What's up from Ellie and Shelby and Edward Alex III? It is good to have you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoy your stay here tonight. Nick, the new uncarrier, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it tonight. Dave, welcome to you. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Cesar, it happens, bro. No worries. Eating Cheez-Its, good choice, good choice. Gregory, what's happening, buddy? May hop in a little. All right, cool, Pete. I'll send you that invite when you need it. 702 Tech tracked me down. Sweet, bro. Awesome vid by Aloha Android. Yeah, man, that was such a cool video. Bro, I can't tell you how flattered I was that he would do a video about me. And then the way he spoke of me so highly was so rewarding. It was like it really made my day. It made me very happy. I felt in a way like it was confirmation or like more like vindication of what I do, my mission on the channel. He literally spoke in a way that's everything that I want to say when I go on these videos. My intention is to inform consumers, help people, and my intention is never to shill or, I have no intentions of misleading people or, I have no ulterior motives. That's 100% what I'm doing on here. You know what I'm saying? So like, he hit it right on the head for me, and man, I owe him everything, bro. That was such a beautiful video, and I appreciate it. Big shout out to Tito at Aloha Android. Please do subscribe to his channel. Check him out. He's a friend of the show and a personal friend of mine. What's up, Robert? Max, Jason, good to have you guys. J Rod's in the house. Martin, it is good to have you on. Michael is here as well. Good to have you. Peter's here. Hey, thank you. I'm getting a little bit better. It's been a couple of days. Don't worry, Carlos. I didn't forget about you. I'm still rolling. Yep, Nintendo 504 is in the house. Dr. Mike's is here. What's good, buddy? You got it, Blabby Tex. I hope that works out. Let me know. Email me if you need any support. D-Gaff is here. Good to have you on, bro. Errol Hines is here. Qais Musa is here. What's good, bro? One of the newest members on the Patreon. It is good to have you, bro. And thank you for supporting me there on the Patreon page. Thank you so much, and welcome to the podcast. Also, I'd like to give a special shout out to some of the new members of the Patreon. I'll do that shortly. Daniel is here from KC. The Chiefs are amazing, aren't they? What a huge win. Congratulations to the Chiefs. Good to have you on. Matt Dubb, the homie, is here. Nick, we're going to talk about the new uncarrier. Slow your roll. You're going to a little ahead of things. Relax. This is going to be okay. Marco, I'm your favorite broadcaster. Am I considered a broadcaster? This is so you can listen to We the Best music right here. They don't pay me, though. He ain't paying me, so I can't really do that. I shouldn't be shouting him out like that. I ain't getting his money. You are throttling right now. We have a round circle in front of you. That could be StreamYard. I don't know if I shouldn't be having issues. What's up, Matt Dubb? Ange, what's going on? Good to have you on. Thank you for stopping by. Ange, it looks like you are new here, your first time, so I'd like to welcome you. Thank you for being here tonight. Throttling, I don't know about all that. Robert, I don't know anymore. Yo, what's up? Al Charles or AI Charles, I don't know. Good to have you either way. Saw you on the Q4 T-Mobile call. Yeah, I was hanging out there, man. I like to hang out with the people. Contrary to popular belief, it's not good, in my opinion, to try to place yourself above others. I like to mingle with the people. I like to be one within a large group, assimilated with all of those that are part of the general consumer body, because that's what I am. We the best mobile, new slogan. Steven, it's good to have you on. Michael, yeah, we'll talk about that today a little bit. Equalizer is here. J-Rod, thank you. Appreciate you. Michael, Jacob, my dude, what's up, man? Everybody check out Jacob's channel. I shilled for him a little bit last week. I might do it again this week. Yeah, no promises on that. And then we have Michael, Raven's Nest Society. Oh, these are all the peeps from over on Jacob's channel. It's good to have you guys. Who's the best hotspot? Depends. We talking you need unlimited, or are we talking speeds and performance? That all kind of depends. Tech702 is here. He's waiting. He's lurking in the shadows. I could see him right now, and it's red, bro. And I know why it's red, because fire trucks are red. I know why. All right, we got William Mays here. Bro, that is one crazy photo. Holy cow. Maris is here. It is good to have you. All right, we're bringing in the guests. Here we go. Headphones on. Let's do it. Carlos is in the house. Go, Carlos. You're muted, bruh.
What up? What up? What's going on?
All right, so we got Carlos. Everybody knows Carlos. Everybody loves Carlos. And now we also have another guest. Carlos, you're not really a guest at this point, honestly. You're like you're like throwbacks in the summer, bro. You're all over the place.
Throwbacks. I'm throwing back right now.
Hey, we got Mike. Mike, here's what I want you to do. I want you to introduce yourself to the community. I want you to tell them about your channel.
All right.
Go ahead and shout out your Twitter handle, how they can get involved with the different things that you've created, both on the YouTube side or anything else you're doing, your projects.
Cool.
Tell them a little bit about yourself, and we'll just kind of let you do your thing here to introduce yourself to the community.
No, that's cool, man. I appreciate the platform. Can you hear me okay?
You sound great.
All right, cool. I'm on the iPad, so I don't know. So if two little kids bust in the door and take me down, just disregard. My name's Mike. I go by Tech702. I've been in the tech game for a long time. I've done IT stuff on my own, built systems, networks, been involved with the community as a lurker for a long time. And I felt like, you know what? There's some things that I'd like to see made a different way. So went and started about 6 weeks ago and said, let's start a YouTube channel. So met up at CES with some creators, met up with Carlos, been conversing with people like yourself, and we're just trying to make some videos and get a hold of the whole editing thing. So I know tech, but just because you know tech doesn't mean you can make a good video. There's a ton of production stuff that it's super underrated how much work goes into making a YouTube channel. So it's Tech702 Mike on Twitter and IG. It's Tech702 on YouTube. Appreciate all subs, all views. I understand a minute of a person's time, it matters. So I try to make sure that your minute of time is worth something that gives you a benefit. Plain and simple.
All right. So actually, I've probably like been seeing you active on Twitter for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of since you've sort of linked up with Carlos, I think they start pushing that like recommended and all the tweets and like all the likes and stuff like that. So then what I had to do was I had to go back to your videos that you've produced over the last like 4 months or so.
It's been less. I've actually only made videos for 6 weeks. Believe it or not. Yeah.
Okay. I saw the first one and I really like the firefighter one, like because that's a cool video, bro. You get to do the ladder trip and then you show all the tech that's actually utilized for like monitoring the diagnostics you talked about, assessing and evaluating and stuff like that. I thought that was a cool video. That was a nice concept.
My goal is everybody makes cell phone videos. We got to make cell phone videos. I love cell phones. I love computers, but it's super saturated, right? So how do I contribute to this community? And the way I do that is, in my mind, I want to get outside of just me talking in front of you, showing you a device. I want to go out. I want to show you stuff. I'm here in Vegas. I'm in SoCal all the time. So if I can get out and show you a theme park, a hotel, something you haven't seen before, or behind the scenes, I want to make that happen for people.
All right, cool. I think what we'll do here is I'm going to do a little bit of stuff that's like just promotional stuff for the channel. And then we'll get into the tech stuff and whatever Carlos is doing over there, because it looks like he's either making a pizza or he's rolling feta cheese spinach pies.
He's probably drinking a Pepsi and playing Xbox.
All right, so let me do my little promo thing for the channel.
Handle your business, brother. I appreciate you putting me on
the podcast. I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, let's do the SMT community stuff. All right, first of all, big shout out to the SMT communities. First, starting with the patrons. And actually, the patrons are a special group to me because before I got monetized, that was the only way I was to get any type of contributions or monetary income for the videos I was creating. So from the beginning of time, people like Pete, Dave, Joel, Martin, Jamaal, Breon, these individuals that have been with me since year one, and all of those that have since joined that support my productions, I want to give them a special shout out. And specifically, let's go ahead and welcome some of the newcomers. Hideika, who just added, Gregory, Shane, Qais, Lou, and Alexis, and I think Jeffrey, one of the more recent additions. So we'll welcome you guys to the SMT Patreon. Also, if you guys want to check out any of these live streams after they've been archived, they go to the second channel. So I've got a link for that in the description box. So if you want to replay this, you miss it, you got to come back to it, you can watch it there. So it's Sneed Mobile Tech live streams. Also, if you want to make a donation to support the channel, you could do so with a PayPal donation or a super chat, or they got these dancing stickers now, so you could do that as well. And we got the Sneed Tech Twitter handle. I also think you guys should probably know Mike's got his Twitter. You guys can definitely follow him, and Carlos has his as well. Carlos is a savage on Twitter, actually. Carlos, you're probably for now my favorite follow because it's always action, bro. You're always moving. You're in the desert. It's crazy, bro. You have a really good Twitter. And I also want to shout out to Michael, who just gave a PayPal donation. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I have an amazing community, bro. Like, seriously, Mike, literally, this is the best community on YouTube. There's good communities out there, good people. These are some of the nicest and most supportive people I've ever seen on any type of tech platform. These people are kind, respectful, and just generally nice. And there's no disrespect in this chat. People don't put each other down. It's really good. Another thing I want to just mention real quick is the SMT Wireless Report audio only podcast. I think I have like 5 or 6 episodes up. So if you guys want to, if you like what I do here with the channel, then you'll definitely like the audio only podcast. So check that out. We're on Radio Public, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, a ton of stuff. All right. So we probably have your platform there. And Megadon.net is the social media of the future. Never need to change social media platforms again. Support me. Take control of your social media at Megadon.net. No ads, no tracking, no algorithms. All right, you guys ready?
Ready. Oh, you got a sticker from Jason.
I got a sticker. Is it one of the dancing ones?
We got
Wait a second.
We got here Mike just did a super chat.
Who's Jamaal? I had to go with the 703 to one up me. You're a one upper, man. 702 is my handle, bro.
but listen, don't feel bad. It's okay if you one up by a penny because all of these super chats go to my daughter. Yasmin, my daughter is she's everything to me, bro. And I just I'm a school teacher, Mike. So it's, like you're a firefighter. I'm a school teacher. So like, that's my thing. This is what started as a hobby. Once I got monetized and started generating ad revenue and people were so kind to generate super chats for me to offer them. So what I'm doing is every time there's a super chat, I take whatever monetary amount it is. Google takes 1/3 of it. What I do is I pay the other third and I save the money for Yasmin, my daughter.
That's
She's
awesome.
4 years old.
That's great.
So Google takes their piece, scumbaggery, right?
No,
and
man,
then
they give you the platform.
Well, that's true. But if they knew it was if they knew it was for Yasmin, would they still take it?
They might match it. They knew it was for
All
her.
right. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm matching that difference. Right. So that's who I do this for when it comes to
That's
the live streams and donations. And you told me that you have little ones, so bro, you know where I'm at with this.
I got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, brother. I'm all the way in it. All the way in it.
Isn't the 4-year-old fun, bro?
She is yes. She's an adventure. The other one just likes to show me that he's Batman and punch me all the time.
Oh, well that's the boys being boys, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'm just gonna catch up with these super chats because I always like to acknowledge those that donate and support. So thank you, Jamaal, for the thumbs up sticker. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. And Tech702, thanks, man. I appreciate the super chat. Jason with the super chat as well. He dropped the mic. Big Jace, thank you. Jamaal, thank you for the super chat. Jamaal always does that, bro. He's hilarious. Always with some weird sticker dancing thing like a pear.
The last stream we had, it was like battle wars, man. It was one person does 20, then one person does 20:01, and it was just like a battle. Who was it? Alexis and Jacob?
But you know what the problem is? Like, I have to go upstairs at the end of these live chats to see if I have the cash in my sock drawer because I go and put it in Yasmin's piggy bank. So when Carlos starts dropping donation bombs and then everybody starts doing the matchup and the one-up, I don't have any money left in my drawer. because it goes straight to her.
Get bombed.
What's up, MT Houston, Texas? Thanks for the super chat, man. He's a big supporter of the channel too, a big time friend of the show. Thank you.
He even has his own channel too, speed testing.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to MT Houston, Texas. If you guys really want to know which carriers are performing in certain markets, he does a little bit of traveling, and he's also like based out of Houston. So if you want to, you want to compare things like T-Mobile's performance, AT&T, I believe he does have multiple SIM cards, multiple devices. He does a lot of testing on there. So big shout out to his channel. Thanks, Jarko. Appreciate you, man. Uncarrier. Yeah, they have another Uncarrier coming. We'll talk about it today. Jamaal with another super chat. Jamaal.
See?
Thanks, bro.
There we go. You see what I'm talking about, Mike? Here's the one-ups.
Yeah.
It's all good. It goes to your daughter. I'm happy about that.
Exactly.
I always give 702, so I'm not outperforming anybody. It's a trademark thing.
Dude, I love that, bro. It's fantastic. All right. So here's what we're going to do tonight. The goal was to talk about T-Mobile's quarter. They just reported. T-Mobile's year, which was fantastic. And during the earnings report, there's Marcelo. During the earnings report, we got a little bit about the the company's direction moving forward with or without the merger. So I don't know if it's something that you're well versed in. I don't know if you're a customer of T-Mobile or you follow the carriers or which ones you use, Mike. But these are typically topics that we discuss here on the channel. But it is a general tech channel, so we talk upcoming devices. A lot of people are excited about the Galaxy devices coming up here. I'm going to give Carlos the opportunity to talk a little bit about the Moto. He's got the Razor. You could tell us about the video you guys just produced. We'll give it a special shout out. Maybe Rafi, if you could head over to the channels. It's either on Carlos or Mike's channel. If you can kind of plug it, go ahead and
the
put a link
upload was through mine. So
okay.
And then I linked to Carlos on mine because it's collab.
So this collaboration, it would be awesome if one of the moderators could do that for us. Go ahead and put that link in the live chat and you guys could check it out later. Or what I'll probably do is after this live stream is done, I'll put it in the description box of the video and I'll pin it to the comment section. So we'll definitely be promoting it, Mike. And I know you put a lot of work into it. You hustled to edit it quick and get it out fast.
We literally did that on Carlos' lunch hour.
Bro, and
I did the best I could in the what I had to work with.
Bro, like sometimes things happen fast in life and you're just glad to complete a project.
Oh, the one thing I've learned about YouTube, so I have 4 videos in progress. So anybody that's looking to do YouTube, it's not as linear as you think. You don't just have an idea, go make your shoot, go home and edit, and then have lunch. What you'll find is you start projects and you don't have enough information or you don't have the shots you need and you wait until the next step to get it done.
I'm a completely mobile creator, so I do everything with my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Before that, I was doing it all on my Google phone. I had a Google Pixel 2 XL. I added to my repertoire a Google 3A XL. They weren't cutting it, so I upgraded to the Note with the stylus. I do all that Bluetooth, video recording, all the editing, everything real finite with the S Pen. It's been awesome as a mobile creator to get a Note and to use that device.
I use a Note 10 Plus and I use an iPhone Pro Max. That's it. I try to keep it as budget as possible. Had to finally go out and buy a microphone because that buzzing sound is really bad when you use the wrong microphone. So, but other than that, I'm just trying to keep it real, trying to hone the craft, learn the editing before you drop a bunch of money. I'd rather spend the money on buying products to review for people than to make some amazing camera to make my freckles look better. Just not worth it.
Sorry about that, guys.
But as far as the T-Mobile stuff, I completely yield to you guys. In fact, that's what drew me to your channel, and also with Carlos on Twitter. Is I'm a tech guy. I'm usually a computer, a network, and a mobile tech guy. And it was fascinating to me to find out that there's people out there evaluating the networks and testing that kind of stuff that actually know what the hell they're talking about. And it's interesting because that's the kind of stuff consumers don't get. You don't log on to The Verge and find out about the actual coverage provided by these networks. And so I'm actually interested, and I learn something every time I watch you guys.
So, like you think about how you interact with your phone, unless you're on Wi-Fi, you're on some form of either an LTE or some kind of, maybe you're on a legacy segment of a network, maybe you're 3G or something. But when you're mobile and you're not on Wi-Fi, you're now at the mercy of a provider that's not your home network. So where's the closest tower? What providers offer the most densified network in your area? Where do you travel to? What type of features does your plan have? Are you prepaid, postpaid? And what's interesting on my channel, pretty much, I mean, probably 90% of more of the people that are here in this live chat are probably more knowledgeable on the networks than the average person, because they're here every week discussing these topics, asking questions, providing insight with their experiences.
I feel like, honestly, I know a lot of stuff, but no one knows everything. You can learn something from everybody. And my biggest thing is I'm not going to make a channel and not contribute. So yes, I'm going to do all the same reviews as anybody else, but I know things like firefighting. I know things like security. There's things that I can bring to the community that will contribute. And I think that's the most important part.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like Carlos, he has been one of the biggest additions to the channel. This dude will literally get any device. New release. He's all about it. He goes and he gets it. And I'll tell you what, it's not because he only cares about using it. He's very concerned about informing consumers.
Absolutely. And let me just say one thing. So a lot of people are kind of crapping on the Razr because they're already getting behind the Samsung before it's even released. And we discussed this at lunch. Here's the thing. Are you buying the device? Most people that are going to criticize it aren't even going to ever touch the device. So my thing is this. If a man is telling you what's good and bad about it, Carlos is trying to be very objective and give you guys information. He's spending his money on this stuff. I would just say, don't be so critical of somebody for bringing that device so that somebody can evaluate it without having to go out and shell out $1,400. Maybe it's not worth it to you, but there may be somebody that is. And unless you have that device in your hand, make sure that when you're being critical, you understand that you're doing it secondhand.
Sure.
Exactly.
Carlos, go ahead. This is you, bro. This is your turn, because you're the one doing all the devices, the purchases, the usage.
Bro, I know people are asking about what's going on with this T-Mobile stuff, so you inform them what's going on with the uncarrier move that's about to come out soon.
Well, so here's the thing about the next uncarrier move. Here's kind of the basic premise of what the uncarrier is. The uncarrier it started by John Leisure. This is the only CEO that anybody knows by face. Bro, you would walk by the AT&T CEO and not even know who he was, because suits don't have price tags on them. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't know who he was. And you don't know the Verizon CEO, and you don't know, well, you might know the Sprint. I don't know. Michael Combs, who would know him? So John walks by you. It's a pink shirt. It's a pink jersey. It's pink shoes, long hair. He's probably Dog and Dumb and Dumber, Verizon and AT&T.
Oh, God.
And he's probably talking about some, slow cooker Sunday. This dude has an image, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he also runs his mouth a lot to get that image on Twitter.
Okay. All right. So he's ready to take on whatever anyone can dish out. He's put himself out there. He just shills all day for his company. He's atypical. He's unique in so many ways as a CEO, and he's very successful. He's very, very different. So the Uncarrier is a promotional program that they started back when, I don't know, was it a year after he got hired? They got the merger and acquisition of Metro. So they had 30 million subscribers at that point, and that's when they started the whole Uncarrier thing. One thing after the other, they purposely tried to change the marketplace, doing something different than Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint.
Yeah.
So it was getting rid of contracts, getting rid of phone subsidies, getting rid of limited data buckets, getting rid of overages and fees, taxes included, Netflix on us, binge, free music streaming, all these things.
The biggest thing was getting rid of contracts.
That was his first thing.
But that single-handedly changed the entire industry.
But this is the thing, though. A lot of people saying that contracts are gone, but in reality, when you're making a device payment on a device, you're still stuck for 2 years with them, because if you decided to leave, you're gonna pay whatever's left. So let's say you bought a $1,400 phone, you leave in 3 months after you bought that $1,400 phone, you made $63 worth of payment, so you're still what, like 180, 186 or 190 that you owe
but
them?
I don't know if you remember
that you paid, and you have to pay the rest. So regardless, like, you're gonna have a big bill at the end.
But there was a time when you couldn't even get out of your service. So even if you bought your phone, even if I paid for that $1,400 phone, I would still owe them that subscription for 20 months. And that's the single thing that T-Mobile brought back to the industry.
So Carlos,
getting rid of that obligation.
So here's what Mike is stressing. He's saying you can go into a Verizon store with an unlocked device, and if it's whitelisted, they'll let you activate it. You could use it for 2 weeks and disactivate.
Yep.
That was never the possibility before. So what you're talking about, Carlos, is a device payment agreement, which you are not obligated to do any longer. You're not tied down to a device. You bring your own.
You can bring your own now. Yeah,
so
of course. That's the good part about it. But in a way, if you do buy a device from the carrier, you're still locked down. Unless you want to fork out the money up front.
But now you're not forced to buy from the carrier.
Most people that do postpaid, they're not concerned about leaving the carrier. They've made that commitment. It's the prepaid people that usually want to have that mobility and freedom.
Yeah.
Well, they still measure churn rate. There still is turnover, but it's pretty low. That's true. It's like a high turnover rate is like 1.4%.
Yeah, that's negligent. Let's say that's a negligent amount, if we're being honest.
It's pretty crazy. All right. So true that. So John did this uncarrier thing. It was really accelerated early on. So it was like every 3 months for like the first couple of years. And then it was like every 6 months. And like the last couple of them has been like 1 or 2 a year. So they've progressively slowed because there's less and less to address. Like, okay, they got rid of contracts. They got rid of the overages. They're including taxes and fees. They gave you Netflix for free, or they're subsidizing and paying your service for you, right? They'll give you a regular subscription. So they gave you all these things. Like, what's left? So what they did was they really started attacking customer care. Like, they're going to give you this team of experts. They're going to treat you like royalty when you call. They're going to do what Verizon was unwilling to do for a long time, and AT&T. AT&T former customers hate them with a passion because of how they were treated. They left to go to T-Mobile from AT&T because of the customer care issues.
Don't even get into when they were singular.
Well, you ain't lying, bro. Like
I know I'm a little bit older. Some people don't even know about that. But
okay. So Ameritech. Do you remember Ameritech?
Ameritech.
That's even before singular.
I remember that. Ooh.
Yeah. So like these are the pain points, as John called it, that they've been addressing. Bro, they've added 1 or more million customers every quarter for 27 quarters. So there's 4 quarters in a year. That's 8 years. That's like starting.
Yeah, I'm not going to do math. I'll trust your words. But.
Yeah, it's like 7 or 8 years, bro. They're 27 quarters. They are killing the game. It's like, and they're probably not going to slow down just yet. Probably in 2021. I can't see them because 5G is going to change everything. As soon as customers see 5G as a real thing, and T-Mobile can't compete with AT&T or Verizon, then it's an issue. That's why the merger is so important to T-Mobile. So T-Mobile wants to do home broadband internet. T-Mobile wants to do TV with T-Vision. T-Mobile wants to have a national 5G network using low band, mid band, and millimeter wave, this like layer cake thing that they say. All that is fantastic, but they've got 2 problems. They don't have the spectrum to do it, which is the bandwidth, right, for the network. TV, bro, over wireless. That needs throughput. That needs bandwidth.
Absolutely.
So home internet and TV is going to be sick. And T-Vision actually is an amazing technology. It utilizes layer 3 TV tech. They can compress some pretty sick video. They can get you like quad HD and 8K video under like 12 megabits per second. It's pretty crazy. So their technology is awesome, but they still can't do it over wireless because LTE customers still need service. Right? They're not just shutting down LTE customers. So they're trying to do all these things, and it all depends on this merger. I don't think this next uncarrier move is going to be merger related at all. I don't know if it's going to be customer care related. I don't know what else they could do, but something tells me they're going to do something that's device related, because where do you go from here after you've addressed all the service things, all the customer care things, and the network is limited because of your spectrum assets, and the merger is still, it's still in a courtroom. So I don't know where they go other than maybe bringing out a couple of devices that are multi-band 5G that'll be used on mid-band, low-band, 600 megahertz, and then millimeter wave.
If they can't win in technology, you have to win in price war. There's nothing else. Like you're at some point you're going to be right, true, but at some point you're going to be called. It's technology. If you're behind, you have to make up for it somehow, and usually that's going to be in your wallet.
Yeah. Go ahead, Carlos.
Maybe free lines, man. I don't know. Like that's all.
That ain't gonna happen.
Or free tablets, I don't know, something like
accessories. Right. I can see accessories. Like even Steve Jobs at one point he posed the idea, I had read, that making iPhones with free service. That was something that he had somehow projected into the future. But the reality is, between monopolies, can you imagine if iPhone said, "Hey, from now on, you don't have to pay for anything. You just buy our products, and now you have free service." They would dominate, destroy monopoly. Like nobody could compete. So the only thing is if these other networks are going to have superior technology, the only thing keeping them in check is the fact that the economics, that the pricing that the other networks can offer.
Carlos, I think 2 or 3 years ago, you're right. Like that would be the thing, because they're still focusing on market share. I don't really feel like they're focusing on market share anymore because it comes so easily now. Because like adding lines, like so what if they were to add 2 million customers next quarter and they did a promo on lines? Does that get people going? Like a free line on top of the 7 they already have?
No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what uncarrier move they really can.
I like the accessory idea, because I know that they now have their own accessory line that they're going to be using, like for their phones and stuff like that, with cases. Maybe they give everybody a free case with an upgrade. Hey, come in and get an iPhone 11 or whatever the next one's going to be, or S20. You get the T-Mobile branded magenta accessory case and charger. Yeah, they'll throw you a USB-C charger, or or buy a case and then get a free wireless charger, or so. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, it's at a point, like, what else could they innovate in terms of the service?
But ultimately, accessories are still an economic impact. That's still just a concession they're making economically to kick back to make up for the fact that the infrastructure isn't there. So yeah, that is their wheel and deal. They can run different promotions, whether it's accessories, whether it's a lower price plan. But ultimately, that's the only place they can make up ground, unless you're going to change your infrastructure.
Carlos, what do you think Deutsche Telekom is thinking right now? What are they telling T-Mobile executives right now?
We need merger, money.
So that's why I look at it from like a financial standpoint. How do they continue to have growth, but they have to maintain a healthy ARPU? Like their EBITDA and their those financial values have to get better margin. Because AT&T's ARPU is sick. Like it's like $3.50 more. Mm-hmm. Well, if you have 50 more million subscribers, well, that's valuable, right? That's over $2 billion, and that's not even including the car connections they have in like all those Chevys and Fords, right? They have the LT and all that. Like all that stuff counts. What if people keep that? Oh, I'll keep the 20 gigs a month. It's only $10. It's only $20. They keep those connections, and they got band 14. AT&T is getting paid to build out the first responders network. They just got a huge kickback on it. It was over $1 billion. So they're basically getting paid to roll out a sliver of a network that gives priority to firefighters and first responders. And then consumers can use it. It's only when first responders need it that the priority is activated. And Carlos, you know how good the core is.
Yeah, very intelligent. AT&T's core is very, very intelligent. That's for sure.
I'll tell you, Mike, I just out of nowhere, I tried the most random prepaid MVNO for AT&T here in Cleveland. I mean, I can't remember the brand name, Bro, it was never deprioritized. I ran over 400 gigabits in a month, and it never slowed. Like I was getting 200 megabits per second.
I'm on the first responder plan with Verizon, and I could tell you that. So when they do that, I have a family, obviously, so it's me and my wife. My kids don't have cell phones, but I have 4 devices that are basically on data. And the difference just between my phone and my wife's phone, when we go places, it's noticeable. I've noticed it since they've had that debacle where they got called out for pulling hotspots and stuff during the fires in Cali. Since then, they've put a lot of resources into it, and I notice a tremendous difference being a first responder line, but it's literally just my phone, not my whole account.
That's
not my whole account.
Mike, that's why your phone was good, had more signal than mine.
Wait a minute, Carlos, you didn't know about this?
I didn't know that they put
it makes a big difference. So I get the tower if I need it, basically.
Because his phone, that's why I even asked him. I was like, "How the heck you got full signal in the Buffalo Wild Wings, but I'm at 2-3 bars?"
Shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings.
What car? What phone did you have, Carlos?
Same iPhone 11.
We were both using Pro Maxes today.
Yeah. And he had better signal, and
I mean, I know my Galaxy gets better reception than my Note does, or than my iPhone, excuse me, usually. But we both had the same device, same place, same network, and I was getting better signal.
So what's happening there, Carlos, is there are sites around that area that he has access to that a regular consumer line doesn't. So there's a set of antennas somewhere on a tower that's transmitting a signal to his phone and not transmitting a signal to your phone because of the SIM provisioning that he has.
Yep.
Right. So, hey, it's good to be Mike.
Get a discount at a party, but my wife constantly complains because she's iPhone all the way. I actually prefer my Note, but I've been using the iPhone lately, and so I just I'll hotspot you.
That's good.
I mean, what would be nice to see is what bands you are connected that give you that added, like, what are they using as that extra signal? Like would it?
Maybe
beyond my knowledge.
Maybe band 5. I'll take a look at his phone the next time. Yeah.
We'd be curious to see, because what that gives us insight as to what Verizon has done since 2017. You remember that summer?
I do.
The California firefighters, remember that?
That's what caused all this.
All right.
That's why you log into Verizon.com right now, and all they want to do is talk about how much they support EMS. And I'm not saying they don't, but that was a bad situation.
Well, like here's the thing, man, about that situation. I followed it closely. The firefighters were on a limited data plan. It was not unlimited. They were on a limited bucket plan.
That's how governments roll.
My question is why didn't Verizon just give them unlimited access? Like, there should not be a limited bucket.
So I've worked with the government most of my life, federal mostly, but it kind of, the way it works is there's a person that makes a purchase request, whether it's a cell phone or a car, and they do their research, they submit that purchase request, and I'm sure it goes the same thing with telecom. They look at their options, and not all the time are they making it clear what the purchase request or the PR is for. So my guess is, in that case, somebody from that city or that county or whoever's responsible in that case for securing telecom was looking for a good price, and there was no discussion about what it was actually being used for. That's my guess. I don't have any information backing it up, but that would make sense.
So the unlimited plan came back in February of 2017. Something tells me this was an old legacy plan that just hadn't been updated or changed. So
Possibly.
Whoever was doing the purchase request, they didn't go and say, "Oh, they got new unlimited data plans at Verizon, let's switch over." They just, it's been working fine. Nobody cares. Nobody's paying attention. And then they got throttled to 3G in the middle of a call, and they were running equipment, and they're like, "What is going on? We're not, what is happening here? We're not on LTE. What is the deal?" They slow them down. Carlos, you've seen T-Pry on Verizon. It sucks.
Yes, sir.
And a small engine company or fire running to a call to your house or to a single structure is not a big deal. It becomes a huge issue in command and control, or what we call the ICS, Incident Command System. So when we have large fires with multi-campaigns with multiple agencies, you need to have that command and control. And the only way to do that in 2019 or 2020 now is you got to have data.
So are you talking if you had like multiple municipalities with multiple firehouses coordinating to fight a fire? Okay.
Yeah. So obviously there's radios. Like back in the day, you go back to like the LA riots. I know I'm totally dating myself, but like the police, a lot of the police that responded from different cities, they couldn't talk to each other. They're on different radio bands. So it's gotten better especially at the federal level, on making sure that if you come from SoCal and I'm in NorCal or I'm in Nevada and we all got to team up and do mutual aid, it's gotten a lot better with that comm. But the one universal comm that we can all use is when we use data, right? So if we have messaging apps or we have a core system that's operated by a city, or state, or a county, they need data to operate that to make sure everybody's on the same level. And that assures that if you aren't on the same radio system, there's still a way to manage that command and control.
How they treating you, bro? How you liking your Verizon service?
Like I said, it's not the fastest. I was actually got faster speeds on AT&T, but my reliability, and especially in DoD type stuff in the middle of nowhere, most of the DoD contracts that I've seen use Verizon phones. And because of that, there's usually a tower because of CDMA that's just enough in range. So at least you can make a voice call, even if you can't get the good data.
Carlos, Verizon is king.
Yeah.
I think we're all in agreement. Carlos is a pretty big traveler. Carlos, maybe the audience doesn't know, but like, I was on Twitter today and somebody mentioned, they were questioning Carlos's judgment on networks. Carlos, tell them about the regions you've traveled and where you've tested these networks.
Bro, I've traveled the whole USA, bro, driving. That's a given. Like, I've traveled from coast to coast. But there's certain spots that Pete drove the same spots when he came into town here, and he knows what I was talking about. And people doubt it, and then I show it, and they're in denial, thinking like I cheated it some way because I call a spade, So, I mean, there's no way to cheat it, man. If it doesn't have signal, it doesn't have signal. If it says no service, it's no service. Like, what can you do? There's no way to cheat that, bro. Like, you will know. If I put it in airplane mode, you're going to see the little airplane. If I do something to trick or the only way I can think of is putting the phone in a metal bin box.
Wait, so are there people that are accusing you of sandbagging for one company over another?
Yeah, basically. Kind of basically like that.
I guess that's just the tech world in general. Always accused if you have a different opinion.
And the thing is in this area, Sprint has native LTE and it has good uploads too, like 20, 30 megs and downloads of 40 to 100. In this one little town, I don't know if you know it, Mike, it's called Beaver Dam, Arizona, like on the way to St. George, Utah. Yeah, that's that whole stretch, how T-Mobile's dead right there from after leaving Mesquite all the way passing the gorge into St. George. It's all dead for T-Mobile. That's 32 miles. But for Sprint, it's alive almost the whole way. Verizon is the whole way.
For all my Cali and Vegas people, we do that drive all the time on the 15. That dead spot between Baker when you climb the mountain coming northbound, same thing. It's the same dead spot, same type of stuff.
Yep, only Verizon works.
That's it. Nobody else.
Nobody else, even AT&T, dead.
I have a Verizon line. It's unlimited. It's from the 2017 plan. I have an AT&T business line from Carlos. I have a Sprint line from Carlos. I have a T-Mobile line through Pete's business. I have every network. I've tested all of them. They are all good in Cleveland. But if I say something good about one company, everybody else gets pissed.
Yep.
If I say something bad about a company because they did something stupid, people get mad at me. So I literally have all the carriers. When they do good things, I celebrate them. When they do stupid things, I call them on it. Mm-hmm. And I can never win, bro, because there's people.
That's just the tech space, bro.
But why? but they don't pay you. You pay them.
I know.
So the affinity, the strange affinity, the protection, the defensive behavior is almost kind of strange to me.
I got called a Samsung night this week because I was trying to defend the fact that people were crapping on the S20 price when the iPhone costs more for less. Like, specs don't matter. Okay, I own 2 Samsung devices. I own 5 Apple devices, but I'm a Samsung knight. I don't know what to tell you.
We were talking about LTE speeds, right?
Uh-huh.
Every upgrade of the Qualcomm Snapdragon processor 8 series, they get faster and faster for LTE. So, for example, the new Snapdragon 865 that's going to come out this year, it'll be in the S20. It's going to have like 7 carrier aggregation, 7 simultaneous LTE connections transmitting to your phone. So it is quite possible for your phone to get 200 to 300 megabits per second over LTE frequently. You get what I'm saying? That was not possible with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. What do you mean specs don't matter? Like,
but that's the argument. Like, you know what I'm talking about, though. That's
just,
That's
no,
the
I'm
fallback.
with you. Yeah, I'm with you. But like, I can point to that one thing and tell you why it's worth the upgrade and why the specs matter. And if the specs didn't matter, then why do we have 4 cameras on these phones? And if the specs don't matter, why do the battery sizes keep improving and getting larger? I mean, people are clamoring for important improvements in performance. Specs have to get better.
If you're going to raise the price, there has to be something commensurate with that price increase. And I love Apple, and people think I don't, but I do have no problem also pointing out the simplicity of everything they do is based on marketing and peer pressure. There is no actual improvement. Technically, this year was a difference because they did improve the camera quite a bit, stuff like that. But in the cell phone world, Apple usually just makes incremental whatever they can get by with, and they're still charging the top price in the market. It doesn't mean it's not worth it to you. However, you cannot say that when a product has exponentially better specs in every category across the board, that device is somehow not worth it because it's not the one you prefer. Simple.
Yeah.
Carlos, you're a big phone guy. I mean, you got pretty much everything, man. What are you rocking? What's your new phone?
Bruh.
Spec guy.
I think I know which one he has right now.
The Razini.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna highlight this one. Go ahead, solo layout, bro. Show him the Razini.
Little Vanna White.
Pete's here. We're gonna welcome Pete in a second. Go ahead, Carlos.
When I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, "Hey, man, you know what? You did me wrong. Screw you." Shut that bad boy down. What's going on? You get the pleasure, and the screen is still good. See what I'm saying? You get that pleasure.
I do, bro. Man, I missed that. I had like pretty much all the Razer iterations. I had like the skinny one. I had the one from like, what was the last one? Like 06 or 05? The last edition of it.
Yeah.
I had the StarTech back in the day, bro. You remember the StarTech?
The V600 was it for me. I love that thing, man.
Yeah.
Bro, like
Pete, what's up, bro?
Not much. Free time from my master's courses. So
nice, dude.
Friday night. A little bit of free time. Stepping in.
Did you have an energy drink before this? Or you seem pretty psyched up right now.
No.
dude.
Hey,
Me?
Mike, I heard you. I heard you spotted the bearded dragon at CES. True? Is that true?
He did.
Carlos was in the middle of a live stream, and I totally went and bombed it. Just in the middle,
Second
rolled
floor,
right in. I rolled right in.
North side.
Good
Bearded
times.
dragon?
Bearded dragon?
Yeah.
You're at about a 10. We could use you at a 2. Just too intense.
Because I thought about it. I'm like, man, I guess we actually reach people on YouTube. Like, people watch our shit. Like, that's crazy.
Isn't that weird? Like, I get views and I'm like, who's dumb enough to look at me? No, I'm just kidding.
Who's watching our programming? Is it really that interesting?
Hey, Michael,
Well, I know
Tech Talk is talking about how they did 28,000 open and closed tests and it failed. But bro, they even admitted it on if you look at the CNET video, they kind of did a short clip of it, like where they edited it and it did 10-minute video. They even said that their machine is not even stable, that they just went off the dimensions that were on the website. So it wasn't doing like the full stable open and close. The machine was kind of twisting the phone.
Well,
I was opening and closing.
The thing is with those tests, and I'm not saying here, so let's just establish as a baseline, this is not going to be a durable device. And when I say durable, I mean a device you're going to take to a construction site, device you're going to throw all over the place. No. This is a special kind of phone. That's why you buy this phone. You don't buy this phone because you want the latest and greatest. You buy this phone because it's freaking cool. It's got some handy features and it's super slim in your pocket. That's why you buy this phone.
Like that.
It's also it's a retro throwback. You find that T9 mode in there, Carlos?
We didn't mess with that yet.
Yeah,
it took me long enough to figure out the selfie thing.
So apparently, there's a feature in there where we'll put the bottom side of the fold into the classic Razor number pad.
That's what I'm trying to figure out how, because I remember when I got my hands on the store demo one, it had it on there.
I think it's in display.
Now you got me thinking.
I think.
Because honestly, that would be.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you guys, you could say what you want about durability. I mean, all those things are valid. It's not. I'm not trying to devalue those. Mm-hmm. The bottom line is this phone priced a lot of people out.
Yep.
Oh,
like that's really the issue, is the fact that it's $1,500. So people are going to say it's not worth the money. Therefore, I'm not even considering it. Like, it's not even a viable option.
And I suspect you'll probably be able to get it for half that by summer on the secondhand market.
Half.
Yeah, I'll bet you. You by June.
Yeah. Bro, I can't sell my Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I have two. I can't sell mine for $600. It was $1,100 when it was new. I can't sell it for $600. It's been like 3 months.
What I do is I buy all of my Galaxies at Best Buy. Shout out to Best Buy. Every Black Friday, because you get $300 to $400 off of them, and that's pretty much the only way to insulate yourself from a crazy depreciation.
Well, I bought mine secondhand, but to see the fact that I can't get half of the brand new asking price after 2 or 3 months of usage, it's a painful reminder of like how these are like cars, like that first buy off of the new lot. Like
it's worse than a car.
My friend has like an $80,000 Benz, and the minute he signs on a dotted line, it immediately depreciates to $50,000. He drives it for a month, it's $45,000. 6 months later, it's $35,000. Like he owes more on it than it's worth, and that's the way it's going to be the whole time.
That's it. I maintain there's only three types of cell phone buyers. There's the person that buys a phone for status. They don't care what it costs. They want the newest. That's it. There's the tech person that wants a phone that does the most stuff that, meets their needs. And then there's everybody else. They want a phone that's going to be reliable, text, and take a cool picture. And other than that, they could give a crap.
So they're buying Google Pixel 3As.
I mean, it's hard to beat that value, honestly, except for now, where Apple killed was that 10R. That 10R, that price point to get you into the
$599 right now, Mike?
It's ridiculous. It's 6 something, I thought, but the price point though being less than half of their flagship, ridiculous.
Look at that.
He got it.
He did it.
Got it.
Where was it?
My ex-girlfriend's number on that still? From like 2004.
Look, even the numbers are old school, man.
Yep.
If you're a real man, you'll call your wife and hang up on her right now and do that slam thing with the phone.
Damn, no.
Mine's in the same house with me. I would never do that.
Do that tonight. Carlos, give me a call. Slam it.
Bruh, we have to, man. We have to just do the slam test. Here, let me get your number, P, real quick from the phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see a throwback from 2005.
Yeah.
This is what Carlos was doing back in high school, right?
No, Carlos and I were both in the military in 2005, I think.
I was in high school in 2000. No, I wasn't in high school in 2005.
Carlos, you were in the military when you were 16?
No, bro, I was in 2003. I was 18.
Okay.
About to be 18. Yeah.
My bad. bro.
Okay, I just
I thought
picked
you were
up
like 5
Carlos.
years younger than me.
Okay, let's see. All right,
Class
Pete.
of '98
You
represent.
know what, Pete? I don't know, man. I don't know what the heck
Old
is
school.
going on here.
How'd it sound?
know.
How'd it sound, Pete?
I'm
don't
glad
know
you're in a
what
tech and you're not an
headphones are on.
actor.
Did you hear the clap?
But I did hear the slap.
Yes. Yes.
Now, to go to a Futurama joke, could you do that with your butt cheeks?
What?
Yeah, bro.
So,
Uh,
Futurama movie 2,
No, bro. I don't think that's possible.
Farnsworth wanted Hermes to hang up on Wernstrom the worst way possible.
So what?
Hector just bought his first smartphone, man. Congratulations, Hector. What'd you get?
Yeah. So what? The S20. Hideika saying the S20 Ultra comes out on March 11th. I would have taken pictures, but I guess it can't take pictures. So what? They already have them? The demo units?
I could probably get someone to give me some pictures.
I bet you Marquez Brownlee has some.
I bet you he's had a few for like a week.
He's probably
Yeah.
already got the Note 11.
He definitely has the OnePlus that's coming out in April.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, you hear that?
Hello, Moto.
Hey.
That's legit.
Bro.
So,
We got, bro, class of '93 in the house. Big shout out to the class of '93.
Man. All right. I don't feel old anymore.
What are we doing right now? Seriously.
so Sneed, let's move it on to the future.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wednesday, I'm submitting a proposal to do a full security audit of the spectrum sharing system in C-band.
So in terms of the testing, like, are you getting temporary operating license? Or what are they doing for you there? What are you allowed to do?
We're going to be requesting several pieces of hardware and the ability to operate the bandwidth in a geologically located area.
So are they gonna let you use Huawei equipment, or are they,
We're doing Department of Commerce.
Oh, wow.
who's providing the hardware? Who's the manufacturer?
Whatever vendor they give us.
Ericsson.
Personally, I'd like multiple vendors so I could test multiple theories.
Right.
And I'm not going to ask for priority access license. I want to see if I can generate a priority access level without license.
So this is like way above our pay grade, right? So Pete's talking like in the trenches. He's talking like the actual testing of the spectrum that's going to be deployed probably in 2021. So for those of you out there that don't know what Pete's referring to, C-band is going to be a collection of spectrum. I believe it's 3.5 gigahertz. It's that range. It's going to auction at the end of this year. The FCC is super psyched about it.
They're expected to bring in $9.2 billion at the moment.
Verizon, it's going to be more, bro. Verizon's going to go heavy. T-Mobile's going to go heavy with no merger.
There's going to be a bloodbath if no merger. We could be looking around 30, 40 billion if no merger happens. It's an
Carlos, what did I tell you? What did I tell you about what was my estimation? What was Verizon going to spend?
Oh, about 30, 40. Yeah, I knew you were right on the money.
Real quick, Alvin gave us a super chat with a sticker with
cool. What is it? What's dancing right now?
Going fist bump.
Yeah.
Alvin, thanks for the super chat, bro.
Hey guys, let me jump in here. I got to take off. I got to feed the kids. Let me say, appreciate your time so much. Carlos, thank you today. Helping me do the collab. Let's do some more. Let's get up. Everybody watching, appreciate your time. Thanks for letting me ride along here with Sneed.
Yeah, thank you.
Shout out your channel real quick before you go. Shout out your channel real quick.
Tech702 on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter saying dumb stuff all the time at Tech702 Mike. And you all have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for everybody.
All right, Mike.
You
Thanks,
too, bro.
See you.
Later, Beard.
Hey, Pete.
Next time.
What's up, BG Grizzly?
Stuff with them.
Hey, Pete. Guess what the Razer that wired headphones are.
Galaxy Book.
Nope. Can you get a zoom up on that Sneed, please? Look at what brand they are.
A little closer.
Denon.
Denon?
That's
Yeah.
why it costs
Look.
$1,500.
And they're the Razor ones, the Razor wired headphones.
Yep. That's
so
why
they got their own branding and it's braided. Nice, dude.
Yeah, braided.
They actually look better than the Note headphones that come with it.
Heck yeah, bro. The wire's thick too, really thick. But Denon,
Nice, bro.
good quality, bro. They
Bro,
sound
Denon used to do home audio tech back in the day. I remember.
They still do.
They still
bro.
doing
What
it?
are you
Oh no!
Dude. I'm looking at a Denon receiver system at like $1,600 at the moment.
I believe it, bro. That was premium stuff. I remember. I mean, I don't do home audio anymore, bro. I put a couple of Bluetooth speakers around the house, bro, and that's it.
Right.
Right.
It is the definition of premium. It's like Sony products 3 years in the future, and they're not designed to not break.
Yeah, they're amazing, bro. Denon's amazing, man. And I can't believe it comes with Denon headphones. That's
why it's so expensive.
So basically, you're telling me. So basically, you're telling me.
Price.
So Pete, you're into this phone. You're gonna buy one.
No, I'm not a Verizon customer.
It's an exclusive to Verizon.
Yep. Just like the original Razor.
It's eSIM only.
Yep.
Yes.
I think that's like a design thing. Like there was definitely planned. It wasn't like
Just like the original Razor.
See, the box has some holes. It's like a docking, so you can make the speaker louder. You know?
Yep.
And it has a filter in there.
The original
channels is
Razor
down.
didn't take a SIM card, so it had to be eSIM.
Well, all of Verizon phones were activated over the air. It was provisioned through a database, and
So if you re-release the Razor, it cannot have a SIM slot.
I see what you're saying, Pete. You got me there, buddy.
Nice little.
Yeah, but I mean this. So did you check the LT bands, cross carrier compatibility, or any of that?
Just Verizon, bro. It's like 1, 2, 4, 5, 7,
66,
and that's
48,
48,
13,
46. No, not 48, not 46.
Yeah, it should have 48 and 46.
So we got
it has 48, 46 on a software update.
Yeah. So we have Ray's mobile carrier news with a pair going, keep it up.
Yeah.
$5.
Hey, thanks, Ray's Mobile Carrier News. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to everybody who donated and gave super chats. Michael with the PayPal tonight. Thank you.
Bro,
it's a cool phone, bro. It's nice.
The case is just clip on.
Cool. Yep. Just like
but
the
it makes it
Razor.
Sweet.
Carlos, are you telling me you're reviewing a 2005 phone out of the box?
Yeah.
So the cost of the Razor, if you bought it in 2005 outright, with inflation, would be about $1,500.
What were they, about 400 at the time, Pete, with the subsidy?
No, it was.
I'm saying without the subsidy.
Yeah, but what were they doing? Like, what was the actual, like, you were a Verizon customer, you went into the store.
You only paid like $99, but the service, you were on a contract.
And you needed a special plan on your contract to actually access it.
Man.
Yeah, you needed the Vcast.
Yeah, that you needed Vcast, which was another $15 a month.
Mm-hmm.
I know. When I was 18, I picked up the phone, and paid the $15. Yeah, that's a nostalgic hinge, man.
Dude, like
that's some nice engineering, bro. I will give it some props.
Bro, like the engineering is legit, bro. Like you don't even feel it's not there. Like it's good, bro.
That's better than that Huawei folding phone we noticed.
Yeah. Like it's not bad, bro. Like it's pretty legit. Say recent.
Sup, Troy?
And then another thing too with this phone, bro, like you can have it like this, and it still works even while it's folded.
Yep.
That's another pretty cool thing. To get the selfie main shooter to work, you just got to flip the phone to the wrist. Boom.
Yeah, the Moto actions are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Now that's a trick, or those features that's been around since 13.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the first Moto X. So it's nice to see like that. Those are useful features that I used to love. I used to do the karate chop thing for the flashlight. Does it have that?
So we're not 100%.
I love that trick, bro.
We're not 100% OG Razor. Are we going Razor Gen 3 with this stuff?
I don't know. Is it considered that, I guess?
Moto always has good gestures, dude. That's the one thing I did like about it.
But the OG one didn't have gestures, if I remember.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Pete, who am I real quick, bro? I'm going to show you something. Let's see if he gets it right. Who am I?
You did a horrible job buying 9X and deploying WiMAX.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hi, I'm Dan Hesse. Oh, there's Marcelo.
Yeah. I put sprint vision.
What is Marcelo doing? Marcelo.
We will make.
Bro, Marcelo, stop picking on him, bro. You know he's at WeWork now. Come on.
I am at WeWork.
Actually.
I am at WeWork because it's no money in sprint. I took it all.
So I guess he's a really good dad. We shouldn't rag on him. He's a good person. I guess he just, circumstances.
Yeah, he just decided to go while the ship was sinking. He just had to dip.
Anyways, I bought a new phone. Pete,
is it
the
you'll never believe what I bought. What's that?
Wait, let me guess. You got the BlackBerry with a physical keyboard.
How did you know?
Yeah.
Bro, what are you, like a prophet, bro? What the hell was that?
Bruh. I freaking got mine from Best Buy, dude.
Why do you think I started with the TCL joke?
Bruh.
You know,
you're like, yeah, a little sneaky.
Pete, I ordered mine from Best Buy just last week, and I got it in the mail. And tell me why the screen is cracked on it, and now they don't sell the phone anymore, bro. The box had a thing in the middle, and when I opened it, it was freaking cracked. And now they don't have replacements to send me, so they got to give me my money back.
Listen, bro, there's like 5 left for sale on eBay. There's 5 left, literally, bro.
I'm
under
$500.
There's
because
5 left.
They sent it FedEx.
No, actually, it was UPS.
I know it was UPS. You'd think they'd be better. They're unionized.
All right. So yeah, I got to get me that BlackBerry before it goes bye-bye, because I need a physical keyboard as a daily driver, bro. I can't. The touchscreen. I mean, the Moto actually, the Razor touchscreen is actually really good.
Remember that Verizon phone we found with that English company with that physical keyboard for about $500?
Oh yeah, the one. But it's missing band 66. That's the problem.
I mean, that's an important capacity band.
Yeah.
You're missing you're probably going to be stuck at 15, 20 megabits without band 66.
If it had 66.
Oh, I would get that one in a heartbeat. You know it. A Snapdragon 845 is still good. It's not bad.
You guys think BlackBerry comes back, really? Find a new manufacturer and
they're
continue to build up?
They're going to, bro. What happened the last time when this happened? Or maybe RIM might take their phone back. Maybe now that they see that Android works with it and Google, they can make something happen with Google on the operating system side. Maybe RIM might take over again. You never know.
Kind of disappointed TCL is gonna.
Maybe the contract is up.
But the contract was up. That's what they said. But TCL was blasting those phones at CES.
Yeah, but they weren't selling good. But they were good, but they weren't selling good. The Priv really wasn't greatly built. From what I understand, people were kind of disappointed. But I loved the Key 1. I think the Key 1 just needed better specs. Instead of a 6 series, put an 8 series. Instead of a 3,000 milliamp hour battery, find a way to squeeze 4,000 into it. Because people that use Blackberries, Bro, people that use Blackberries are not media consumers.
Nope.
No.
They want a phone to like last 2 days, bro. Could you imagine taking your phone off the charger at 6 a.m., making coffee, doing some email, doing some adjusting some files, rearranging some things, organizing your day, your planner, use it all day, and you're still at 55% at the end of the day?
That'd be
That
epic.
means you could, with confidence, take it through the next day, right?
Because they want that security.
That's security. I'm excited to give it a whirl, bro. I'm going to be it's dual SIM. So I think I'm going to do Verizon and T-Mobile combo. I love that combo in a phone, and let me tell you why. When T-Mobile has good coverage, it's freaking fast, bro. It's freaking fast. Bro, I'm telling you, I've got uploads over 40 megabits per second. That's how I want to upload my videos for YouTube. I really do that.
How about AT&T out there? How's their uploads? Like
It's good. It's good. It's
Well,
always
it's
over 10
pretty
megabits
good.
per second.
But
It's like here at my house, I can get 37 megabits per second up. So when I'm here at my house and I have to upload, I use my AT&T phone. If it's at school or anywhere else out in the public, like just driving, I use T-Mobile if I'm uploading on the go. Verizon, I can use, like, Verizon's good. I could do that. I could do all my stuff on Verizon. The thing is, though, I'm excited to use T-Mobile. Like, I'm happy to use it because I feel like they're the underdog, bro. It makes me happy to see, like, the network upgrades have paid off.
Yep.
They've really improved the bro. I remember when T-Mobile was a joke.
I do too.
They're not that anymore. They're different now. So I'm happy to use the service. The AT&T is something else, bro. I don't know how they do it, but all of a sudden, everywhere I'm going is 200 plus megabits per second. It's crazy. And they don't throttle video, like with T-Mobile, I get 720p. If I want 1080p, I got to use my AT&T. Verizon won't even give me 1080p.
You can use 4K. You know that, right? With the business.
Yeah, but I don't have a 4K phone. I have a Quad HD phone. So, with T-Mobile, I can do 1080p, but I have to use a VPN.
Look at these.
Otherwise, it's usually 720p.
Look at these uploads in Utah yesterday. 58.
Which carrier?
Verizon.
Yeah, I don't get those here. I wish, bro.
And Utah was getting these uploads, bro.
Pete, what do you get in Colorado for your uploads? Typically, average.
Somewhere between 20 and 40.
Yeah, that's really good.
Generally, if I'm uploading something from my phone and I'm uploading it, it's like done.
This is what I was getting in T-Mobile in Utah yesterday.
Yeah.
Is that a known issue? Like T-Mobile is not good in Utah?
Well, they're
I
good
guess
in Salt Lake, but
that's 5G, bro. That's all 600 megahertz right there.
But bro, the thing is in Salt Lake too. I know people that been having a lot of issues, bro. I don't know what is that NR crap, bro. They really screwed it up, man.
I haven't had any issues in Salt Lake since they deployed it.
Well, because you're on a 4G only phone. That's
the thing, Pete. You're gonna get a 5G phone eventually. You'll probably get one, if not this year, next year.
I'm probably going to get that sub $600 TCL phone on 2 new lines, possibly, buy one, add a line, get one free, and use it as an auxiliary and be like, okay, this is a mid-range 5G phone. Let's see how it goes.
Well, if you want to do some coverage here on the channel, send me some footage or, some screenshots. That would be sweet, bro.
Yep.
Either that, or you could, I could
do
always
my channel.
Purchase one. Yeah, or you know what, bro? We should start uploading content to yours. You haven't uploaded since the repair or that Nintendo hack.
I know
that's not a hack. That's you taking pliers.
That's called a life hack, bro. It's a hack.
I gotta sit down and find some time and edit some CES footage.
I know. I was gonna ask you what the heck is going on with that, man.
I'm in a master's program.
Masters. Sensei.
Yeah, that's what's going on with it. I'm taking 3 master's classes, and doing research projects.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pete, I'm taking one and it's kicking my butt, bro.
I'm also a GRA, so I do 20 hours a week of assisting with infrastructure for the department, policy terminology on panels, and I'm going to be researching security on CBRS, on top of spending 20 hours a week working for 3 websites for departments at Columbia University.
Security.
So I work 60 hours a week at the moment, effectively.
You find time to sleep and eat?
Yeah. By dipping into the GRA requirements.
Pete, what'd you think of T-Mobile's quarters, man? We'll just say like Q4. They added 1.3 million. They hit 1.3 million postpaid. They hit 77K prepaid. They had a good year. I think they added 5 million for the year, maybe more. I forget. Whatever. They had a good year. It was really good. Yeah, and they're projecting 2020 to be another big year. Do you think this is going to be their last big year though? If they don't get the merger, where do they stand?
I could see them teetering down over time if they don't get the merger.
You know, if you think about it,
5G capacity, I mean, there are only so many people you can sell service to where you actively are. They're actively covering. And if you're not giving extra stuff over the competition, how are you going to budge the competition?
It's interesting. I think T-Mobile's of the mindset that as long as Verizon is focusing on millimeter wave, they're not really making progress in 5G. So they don't feel the pressure from them. The only way you're really going to make a substantially noticeable 5G network is going to be really deploy heavy concentrations of midband.
Yep.
And nobody's done it.
Sprint has done it regionally only.
But it's still not highly concentrated. They're still only working at half capacity, if that.
Yep.
Do they have any markets with over 50 megahertz of 2.5?
Over how much?
50?
I don't know.
I doubt it. Because we're seeing speeds of 500 tops.
Like
400, 300.
Like 560 some, but that's...
Yeah, so... Until that point, I don't think anybody's really shaken. I mean, even Verizon with millimeter wave, because it's so isolated in pockets, nobody really cares.
Nope.
Like Carlos doesn't care, and he's a network guy. I don't care, bro. It's here. It's in Cleveland, bro. And I have felt almost no itch to go and get a millimeter wave phone. Like I tried. Like I thought, hey, Carlos, should I get an S10 Plus? Should I, and at the end of the day, I'm just like, I'm going to go looking for this stuff. Like, there's something fundamentally flawed about that. I got to go looking for a connection.
Bro, like, I'm returning the AT&T S10 5G. I already called AT&T, got the return label. I'm returning it tomorrow just because what's the point? That's what I'm up to get an S20. I'd rather get an S20 Ultra, bro, if it's coming out next month.
They don't have 5G. I don't know which one you're gonna get. Like you have to pick a carrier. They're doing that nonsense again, bro.
I'm gonna do AT&T and Verizon.
Well, if it's Verizon, it's millimeter wave. They're gonna disable those other bands, bro.
That's cool.
That's annoying, though.
I know.
It's not cool. I mean, it's
I'm gonna trade my Note in for that. Okay.
So, Carlos, you're gonna have 3 millimeter wave S20s.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Alex Jones. I need a tinfoil hat.
Hey, Pete, he's gonna have arms growing out of his head.
Fake news. Fake news.
You don't get arms growing out of your head with those.
But honestly, man, Sprint's supposed to be turning on 6 cities. One is gonna be St. Louis, Missouri, and then there's I know Cleveland. They're doing stuff in Cleveland.
Yep.
They're here in Vegas. I know
not
they
near
are.
Sneed.
What's up?
They're not doing stuff in Cleveland near Sneed.
Yeah.
Where? What? What do you mean? Why not?
Bruh.
I don't know. I've been talking with this guy who works at Sprint, and he's been showing me some towers, and they haven't built any up near you, Sneed.
Hey, bro.
So what is? But did he mention Ohio?
I'll ask him to do Greater Ohio. Watch it be Mercer.
Hey, but the spots I'm telling you, Pete, are spots that are coming on live soon, right? Like very shortly.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Vegas.
The construction should be
Cleveland.
done by March.
Yep.
Vegas, mid-March.
Right.
So
Sweet.
we're looking mid-April for the 6 new markets.
Hey, Sneed, I told you my plug is legit, the one that I just met not too long ago. And it's
Carlos,
it's not the guy
Carlos,
from Discord.
I've never doubted you, bro. You're a credible source with me. Everything that you have in terms of experience and the people that you talk to that are inside the companies, I don't question the source, bro. I don't question Pete. This is why you guys are here. If I question the authority, you wouldn't be here because you guys are in front of my audience. They're your audience, really.
Yep.
You guys are regulars here.
You would have to put security on us. Security.
Bro, I'd have security knocking at the door. Let us in.
Security.
Who that? Oh man, yeah. I actually had to buy a used BlackBerry. There's no new ones.
I mean, there are.
Bought it
But
off-
it's expensive.
Yeah, bro. I'm not paying $550 for a Snapdragon 6 Series. You know, a 4.5-inch LCD. You know, I want a keyboard, but come on now. You know, I coming out of pocket, bro. I got to sell one of these Note 10 Pluses. Anybody wants a Note 10 Plus? Hit me in the DM. I'm trying to sell this Note 10 Plus. It's a good phone. It's universally unlocked. It's got the firmware for any carrier. Holla at your boy.
Holla.
Hey.
Holla. Yeah, man.
Anyways, I actually just sold my Pixel 3 AXL, so I got rid of one phone.
Yep.
And so I'm trying to like make space for just the dual SIM phone. That's all I need. I got 2 SIMs in there, and then I'll have the Verizon in my Note, and then the AT&T in the Note, and then that's it.
Nice.
It's the yeah, but I didn't want the Key 1. I got the Key 2.
Key 2 LE.
What's up, Daniel? It's the LE. Yeah, the Key 2 LE. It's the most recent one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so T-Mobile had a big quarter. All right,
Yep.
Pete, what's your guess, bro? The T-Mobile uncarrier move. There's one coming. They said by the end of quarter 1. So that's March.
Yeah, I've actually been trying to ponder this since they announced it.
Anything that kind of stuck around in your pondering? Carlos was thinking maybe some kind of line deals. I was thinking, and Mike, we were talking about accessories.
They're going to do accessories. That's a given, but I don't think that's the uncarrier move. I'd be disappointed if it was.
It doesn't feel like it's substantial enough, right?
No, they're the accessories. You know, everybody's doing accessories. You can make accessories for 15 cents if you buy in bulk from China. Everybody and their mother is doing accessories. That's not uncarrier.
Carrier.
Yeah, but
I mean-
uncarrier would be like you get a free wireless charger and a case with any smartphone purchase.
Doesn't AT&T shake you down for like $150 if you do that, Carlos?
Yeah. Kind of.
So yeah, free accessories would be nice. Everybody likes accessories.
But you're right, it's not uncarrier.
That I could see that happening easily. I'd just be really disappointed if it did.
They're gonna stick you with the magenta accessory colored.
I don't
Big
know.
old T in the back.
I have no issue with purple.
And then Carlos is gonna take his Moto phone and slam it shut.
Slab.
Hey, what's the uncarrier move? Cases? Slap.
It's gonna be like this case right here. Look. Like,
Oh, bruh.
It's gonna be like that.
Bro, get those out of here, bro.
Yeah, I could easily see it be casing, but I'd prefer, like they recently announced partnering with another media streaming platform. You did a video on that a couple months ago.
Yeah. They it was the Keybuy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe it will be something with Keybuy finally. Because that was supposed to be it's shows in 10-minute pieces.
Yes.
And they're supposed to be in sequence. Like you watch this 10-minute one, the next day there's another 10-minute one. It's like a YouTube series, basically.
Yeah, I could see them saying uncarrier move. We partnered with this media company. You're getting access to it. Enjoy.
Make it included, 0-rated data for all customers, even those on buckets.
Yep.
Old buckets.
Or let people pick between that or Netflix.
Well, so you would have people giving up Netflix? You couldn't have both?
You could have both, but
that would be very uncarrier to just offer both. Taking away Netflix would be uncarrier.
Yeah, but I'd like to see something with Keybuy. But bro, I'm feeling it's going to be like you get a phone, you get $100 worth of accessories.
Hey, listen, Pete, Nimmer's right. They got to change their financing. This is messed up, bro. These devices are $1,300 now. They can't have people paying $600 on a down payment, bro.
Yeah.
Wait. They offered them $600 on a down payment for that?
All right, so here's what they're doing, Pete. Like, you're different. Your business, your credit line on your business is fantastic. It's different for you.
Platinum, man.
I know, but you're not. That's not the same, though. Like, the normal average Joe that walks into T-Mobile and wants to buy a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus 5G, it's $1,299 plus taxes, even with A+ credit. $850 credit, Pete.
Yeah.
You will be coming out of pocket $600 on the phone, plus you got to pay the taxes. Your payment will still be $30-some a month, and you're paying half of the cost of the phone on a down payment.
Jeez, when I asked about it, they said I had to pay the taxes because I'm entering in a lease agreement and had to pay the tax up front regardless.
Okay, fine, taxes, big deal.
For a SIM, and they, tack $40 a month on or something.
Yeah, but that's the cost of the device. I get $40 a month. We're talking about phones that would be coming in at like $60 a month.
Okay, look, this is what T-Mobile does, bro, because I've actually talked to a rep about it before. Is what they do is certain months they'll do a promotion. They'll do promotion. Let's say when a phone first comes on, they just need to unload as many as possible. What they'll do is they'll let you finance the full amount. Just like when I financed the Note 10 5G, they let me do the whole amount. But then after the whole until the promotion is done, let's say they run it for 2 months. Then after that, you're gonna have to. They'll only let you finance. It doesn't matter what account you have. They don't care. It's up to. There's only 2 levels of account. There's one that's $750 per device, or $900 per device. That's it. There's no $1,500 you can finance a 0 down. That doesn't exist with T-Mobile, and he's confirmed that to me. He showed me. Does not. It doesn't matter if you have 850 credit score. Don't matter. Your higher credit score just means that you get more financing balance where you can, if you add a line, you get $900 credit more or $750 more to be able to finance up to you max out until the certain amount.
Carlos, what we're talking about here is we're literally talking about a bank limitation that they're willing to do, because they're basically saying we're only willing to give any customer $749 or whatever it is, because even what they did with the iPhone 11 on us is because the iPhone 11 is $699.
Yep. Because it covers. You can get the 128 version though of the iPhone 11, the 128, because it's still under $750 and under. You can get the 128, and you
still pay taxes.
Yeah, but that's it.
You always have to pay taxes.
But the iPhone on us, it was up to $700. But if you wanted to get the 128 and just pay the $50 difference and have, basically you're getting the free phone. But
wait a minute, bro. iPhone is still doing 64 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, So that operating system takes up like 25 last time I checked.
Bruh. 256.
That's how it's done, bro. You don't have expandable storage. How are you going to sell phones with 64 gigs?
I
Bruh.
bought my Pixel 3 with 64 gigs. Haven't filled it yet.
Yeah, because they gave you free photo storage and video storage.
Yep.
That's different, Pete. They're charging iCloud everything.
Yeah, they charge you iCloud over the table, let me tell you. I can get an extra Terra on Google for less than Apple offers on iCloud.
Oh, is that true? Is that the case?
It's
Pricing?
true. Very true. I cannot disagree with Pete on that.
I think Nimmer's right. I think Carlos, you're right about how they're doing their financing. Pete, you obviously can't relate because you're on the business side. It's a totally different ballgame.
I also buy everything in cash.
But
You don't mess around.
That's the thing. Like, I'm on the business side myself, and only unless they have that promotion, they won't even do that for me. And my business credit when I went in was 840, and
That's
they won't even do
mine.
And they won't. And they didn't even. They don't do that to me. I can get 900, but I can't get the whole thing. 900 per device per line, max, and the rest I have to pay the difference.
Bro, Google can get the heck out of here, bro. What is Google doing? They're not giving you free storage anymore. You can't sell a phone with 64 gigs without free storage.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy a 64 gig phone without free storage.
I have 200 apps on my Galaxy Note. 202 apps.
That's neat, but the iPhone gives you 5 gigs on iCloud for free. 5 gigs.
5 gigs.
I get 10 on Google.
5 gigs. Bro, like, you know what people can do?
Google
One
gives you
video
10.
could be 5 gigs, bro.
Google gives you a free 10 gigs.
Bro, listen, what if we videotape Carlos at the T-Mobile store yelling at Oh Boy? It's going to take more than 5 gigs right there. They have him going off for 30 minutes in 4K.
As long as they give me 1 free of these a day, we're good.
It's got to be a case. It's got to be a case every month. Come on, bro.
12-pack a day.
12-pack a day? Oh, my God.
No. I'm cool. I'm just joking on that one. No way. That's way too much.
Yeah, that's a lot. Pete, any devices you're excited for this year?
Yes, Mr. Pete.
I'm still saying I'm excited for that 5G.
But besides the budget phone, are you excited for any of the flagships coming out? You thinking about maybe getting your hands on some?
Nope. My phone's still solid. I'm not looking forward for a daily driver replacement.
But why? It's fun.
It's fun, but
no, it's
I
expensive.
don't need a daily driver replacement yet. I get band 48, and I'm working on band 48.
No, I know. Which one you running? The Pixel 3, right?
Pixel 3 XL.
Yeah.
Still a damn good phone.
Yeah, the 3 and the 3A were good, man. The 4, not the biz.
So I'm not looking.
What's up, Keith?
I'm not looking to.
Is Robert right?
Yes, Jolt is superior to everything.
I think he's right, bro.
He's 100%.
The homie BG Grizzly, what up, bruh? Maybe a future Motorola flagship 865 X55. Didn't they say they were kind of going away from flagships for a while?
Yeah.
No. What, Moto?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because there are rumors already going around with the second Razor. They're talking about being flagship specs.
Like this calendar year or next year?
For next year. I guess next year. But it's already rumors coming out.
If it comes out next year, then it would be like the first device of the year, like the first release, right? It would come out in January, February. Mm-hmm. The problem is right now you can't find a Razor, bro. Don't lie. Tell them what you had to go through, bro.
Bro, this is exactly what I had to go through. My pre-order, I got an email. Well, I had to cancel the pre-order after I got this one, but they said till February 25th. They bumped me down. They bumped me up to a later date. And then after that, I just got mad, bro. So I started calling all the Verizons because I knew that FedEx drops their shipment in, between 12 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So So I just started making calls everywhere. Nobody had it. I called in Victorville and Barstow and San Diego, everywhere. Nobody had it. And then I called in my
What about Needles?
Do nothing. And then I called St. George, the store in St. George, Utah, and they had it in. The dude he just got done doing inventory, and he did find one in the box with the case. And I was like, bro, put that puppy aside. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Hey guys, Daniel brings up the MediaTek Dimensity 1000. That's going to be a competitor. Phone. That's going to be a competitor for the Qualcomm Snapdragon 5G chips this year.
However, it's MediaTek.
Yeah. And friends don't let friends
buy MediaTek.
It's, bro, you won't get updates. It kind of sucks. Like if you have that phone, it's going to be great for a year and you're going to wish you had an update.
Yep. Dude, I'd get pissed off if I don't get an update every 2 months.
Bro, you're on monthly security patches and you're the first to get software updates.
Yeah, which is why I'm probably hooked for the Pixel 5.
Right. Oh, guys, I just saw this online. It looks like Motorola has confirmed basically a competitor for the LG Stylo. But it's going to be better. Like it's going to be a better display. It's going to have better speakers, a better stylus pen, and it's going to have like a better design. So like the display will be OLED. Like it's going to be a legit mid-ranger that's really good. And it's going to have like a fully integrated stylus. Bro, I'm kind of amped up for that, bro.
Bro, hold on. I just got to do a quick open, bro. Bro.
You gotta whip it out, man.
You remember when you used to do that? You just go like,
Yeah, you gotta whip it out in public.
Yeah, bro. Be like,
whip it out. Yeah, all right, Pete. you put it out there like it's bait, huh?
Damn, bro. It can handle it, bro. The hinge is that good that it handles the slaps. No, that CNET thing is garbage, bro. They even admitted on there. It's on if you watch and fast forward all the way to 8 minutes and 40 seconds on.
So why did they
produce it? The guy even said that their machine that they were using to do the open and close, that because they put the specs that they saw on GSM Arena and stuff, for the wideness and all that. So they just punched that in with the device. But the device, when the thing was opening and closing, sometimes they saw where it would bend the phone, like it'll have like a quick little bend as it's closing. So they damaged the phone. Like they even said that probably it could last longer, but it's just because their machine wasn't calibrated properly. Maybe that could have done damage to the internals or something.
Well, I mean, it's important to test these devices with humans because they're used with humans,
Exactly. And they even said it, but a lot of people are taking that to heart, like, and dogging Motorola for this, saying, "Oh, the phone is don't open it more than 28,000 times. It's gonna screw up on you, bro." They admitted on the video that it's not, like, they're not for sure if it was, their machine wasn't calibrated right. It could have been calibration issues or something.
Bro. Let's answer Gene's question here. Lenovo cellular devices, how do I rate them? They make really cool hardware. They're just usually not compatible with all of our LTE bands. Like you might get lucky and get some T-Mobile or AT&T love, but it's because you're gonna get 2, 4, maybe 12 and 17, but you're not gonna get 66. You're not gonna get 71. You're not gonna get 14. You're not gonna get the 46s and 48s moving forward. So,
and I'm telling you now that 48 is going to be nice.
I mean, when you're at the airport, when you're at, like a stadium that has it, it'll boost your speeds tremendously because not everybody will have a band 48 device. And you'll be like, wow, these speeds are awesome. Yeah. Is yours active or it needs an update?
What, the Moto, the Razr? I updated.
No.
People have been talking about the Pixels as needing an update.
I have to download a forked over-the-air patch.
Probably until your carrier uses it, you won't have to. Wait, isn't T-Mobile's using it in the West Coast, like LA, aren't they?
What?
I'm not
band 40
on the phone. This is a universally unlocked phone.
Yeah,
So,
but you got your SIM card in there.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. Well, if T-Mobile deploys it, they're probably going to do a carrier service update, but I could probably get the fork with the carrier service update already.
Yeah, bro. I got an update for it a couple hours ago. So
Zena said it's beyond what a human would do with the phone, so they're talking about the testing.
Yeah, bro. The testing of the Razor. Yeah. Hold on. On my motor Razor to come in. Good luck, buddy. I got mine dumped to the 25th, and I know people that got the email of the 25th, and then the next day they got an email saying till the 5th of March.
Oh man,
bro!
You might as well get an S20 at that point,
bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now: if you really are really anxious to get that phone, then what I would do is do what I did: start calling Verizon stores around you. Usually, they get shipments between 11 a.m. to like 2 p.m. Their FedEx truck. Be real cool with the dude on the phone and give him your number and be like, bro, can you please help me out? And usually they will, because they make a commish on it. For $1,400 phone, they're gonna make a good commish. Of course they want. Of course,
you think they make a couple hundred those?
Probably.
Yeah.
So that's why, if you really want it that bad, that's how you're gonna do it, bro. And then you're gonna have to make the drive to get it. If not, then yeah, you're just gonna be waiting and waiting.
Daniel's got a good question here. He says, will the Snapdragon 765 be fast enough? If it's getting compared to the 845, that's 2018 flagship.
That's not bad.
So is that the Samsung Galaxy S9?
That's what P has. 45, right?
That's the Pixel 3? That's good stuff. I feel like if that's the performance, that's good, because it's still technically mid-range. Yep. And actually, Daniel, be on the lookout. There's going to be two 765. One is going to be the G. That's the one you want. That one's going to be amped up a little bit for gaming. So
what phone is this?
That's a chip.
Oh, the chip. Okay.
So there's going to be the 865, and then there's going to be the 765, and then a 765G, which will just be a higher clocked 765.
Bro, this Razor comes with 128 gigs of storage, which is not bad.
Nice, bro. So you don't have to buy any of their nonsense.
Look how much is left of it.
I remember on the OG Razor, you had 8 gigs, and you had a SD card you could throw in there.
Yup.
Yeah, but Pete, at that time, the micro SDs or whatever they were like 16 gigs.
Yep.
Yeah, but your images weren't anywhere close to that, so.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah. And video, VGA cameras. Remember that, Pete?
VGA cameras, you were looking about, 680 by 480.
480.
Hey, Pete, 1 megapixel changed the game, bro.
Yeah, that's when I got rid of the Razor.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. I can't believe I have this thing, bro.
Bro, he's loving the Razini, bro.
The Razini. That's the new name for it, the Razini.
All right, Raven's Nest Society says, what is the best, cheapest smartphone? That's a tough question. We could probably send you to a couple of areas. So if you don't need a powerful phone and you're looking to spend like $300 to $500 on mid-range, I would say up and coming, you're probably going to want to consider a Google Pixel 4a or 4a XL, because you're going to get a great camera. You're going to get software updates. You're going to get, monthly security patches. It'll be well supported. It'll be a good phone.
I even get that Astral Shot thing they were hyping on the base floor.
But honestly, bro, okay, you're recommending the Google 4, bro, but the 4's not that good, bro.
4A.
No, the 4A. It didn't come out yet. It'll be out in the spring probably. But if I'm saying now and in the next month, I'm saying the Samsung Galaxy A line.
Yeah,
the A71 or whatever, the A51, those, because they're gonna come in $300 to $500 probably, and that'll get you in like a 6 series chipset.
Pete, what did
maybe
the girl,
even a 7 series?
The girl told us with the 5G variant of the A71, the sub 6 5G one is going to be like 600, I think, right? Something like that.
Good. It's pretty good.
You look at 5, you add a few about $50 $70 in that range. So yeah, sub 600. I'd be surprised if it was above $549.95.
Actually, you know what you could do right now? If you're willing to spend like $500, you could probably get a new or like new S10 Plus for like $500.
And do what?
I mean, and if you go down to like an S9, you're probably coming in at like $200, and that's a flagship. So that's going to be a good camera. That's going to be a good processor. You know, it's a flagship phone. You're going to feel like it's going to be way faster than any brand new 6 series.
But are you going to feel like the Razini?
Man, ain't nobody got $1,500. Nobody got $1,500 to slam a phone shut, bro.
Especially a Verizon only phone.
What's up?
It's a Verizon only phone. Nobody has $1,500 to slam a Verizon only phone shut.
See, Tim Man's speaking my language. S10 at Christmas, S10 Plus for $600.
Yep.
Well, if somebody wants an S10 Plus, I got one for sale. Unlocked.
Yeah, because that gives you like 2 or 3 years of legit flagship experience.
Oh yeah.
You know, like that phone's gonna be good for a while.
Yeah, I need to get rid of that S10. I need to get rid of the McLaren. I got the McLaren for sale too. Because I ended up getting it back, thank God. So I need to unload that. I need to unload the Note 10 5G. I'm probably gonna unload the T-Mobile one, bro.
The low band, the sub 6.
I'm on that one because the AT&T one, that one. Now that it's unlocked, I can put the T-Mobile SIM in it, and it registers the band. It's weird how the AT&T one does, but the T-Mobile one, I can put the AT&T chip in it, but right when I do a data connection, it kicks it off the NR.
Huh.
Firmware, bro.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
So I have a Note 10 Plus 5G for sale for T-Mobile. I got the dang McLaren for T-Mobile unlocked. They're all unlocked. I got the S10 Plus unlocked.
Bro, Swappa sucks, bro. I will never do business with Swappa, bro.
Sucks, dude. Heck.
I will never, bro. I have smooth sailing with eBay for everything. Smooth sailing with Amazon for everything. The only company I ever had problems with selling and buying was Swappa, bro. That's it.
Never again, bro. I'll sell the phone there, bro. After that bad experience, never again.
Bro, I sold an iPhone 5S back in the day, like 4 or 5 years ago. It was the biggest pain, bro. I have to prove this. I have to prove this. I said, the transaction's done. What is there to prove? I sent the phone. Bro, they gave me a hard time. They held my funds for like a month, like almost 4 weeks. I will never do it again. That person could have just declined payment after that point, how long they held my money. You know what I'm saying? I will never do that again, bro. Remember what I told you should do? As soon as this clears, remove your email from that account, delete it, and move away.
Dude, what is Maverick saying? S10 Plus 5G 600 for 600, Carlos? I don't have a 5G one. I just have an S10 Plus regular, not 5G, and I'll let it go for like $480 shipped. Actually, no, I'll do it for $460 shipped. Screw it.
See you, Gene. Have a good night, bro. Tim, man, I've heard of people selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace and them having pretty good luck. So, yeah.
But no way I'm selling on Swappa ever again.
Carlos, can you bounce it out of 5G with the firmware set up that way?
What,
with
from
T-Mobile provisioning? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has an option. I can take it off of. Where is it? Here's the phone. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, he'll get that he'll get that to show you guys.
Why is it glaring so bad? But it's right there. You can select 5G, LTE, LTE 3G, 2G.
Bro, that is a crazy hologram thing going on right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. Is it because my IMAX camera, my MacBook?
IMAX? What are you, Michael Bay? You filming the Transformers, bro?
Transformers.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can switch it off and be on LTE only, but
That helps battery life a little bit, I'm guessing.
a little bit. But $1,300 dead weight, basically.
Hey, who out there has a heavily congested network where they live and work and play?
Not overly where I am, which is probably a godsend at the moment if you're on the mobile network.
My house is kind of crappy, but other than that, everything's pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's honestly, bro, like this NR thing is Garbini, bro.
You know what, Pete? Bottom line is, if they were able to add a 10 megahertz slice of 600 just for 5G NR, as opposed to in some markets taking 5 and 10 away from LTE,
that'd be like phone porn, man.
it would have been a totally different ball game, bro. Pete,
Yeah.
you would have already have had a 5G phone if that was the
I
case.
would have already picked up a 5G phone if they added and not taken.
Yeah.
I'm sure Carlos would have hooked us up with a McLaren or something. If
We would have all would have had McLarens.
Yeah, of course. I would have got them, bro, from the plug. No question that. But
they're not good enough at the moment to buy for whatever price is being offered, so we didn't get them.
I want to thank you guys for always being objective, and your opinions are very sound. And I'm glad that neither of you guys is an overreactor to any one thing. Like, me and Carlos were pretty upset when like all the testing was going on and the whole thing with the low band and all those issues. And Pete, who's a huge T-Mobile supporter, as I am too. But we corrected ourselves, right? Like we were big, we jumped in, and then we realized like we got to pull the reins back. You know?
I want to say one thing regarding that, though. There are legitimately some markets where the 5G deployment on the Band 71 T-Mobile is game-changing for the customers accessing it. Sadly, it's not our markets, but I am really happy for the people who are in those markets.
They're lucky.
Yeah.
Because it's like 50-50. You see people post speed tests, and it's great. And Carlos can't find those speed tests wherever he's going. You know, Carlos sending me screenshots of like 2 megabits per second with 3 megabits per second.
The jitter of 1,200 and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I can't even find it over here. I can't. They don't even. It's all band 66 here.
I get band 66 and 4 and 2 where I am.
That's all I get. I get a little 12. I get a whole gang of 2 and 4 and 66.
I get a little bit of 12 in some pockets. If they added, 10 megahertz of 71 where we were NR and another 10 of 71 4G, the 71 would be showing up on our phones and we'd have the 5G phones already. But they don't have the concentration yet.
Pete, I hear there's going to be some decommissioning going on from some TV providers.
Yes, the decommissioning is supposed to be final as of May 25th.
Full national?
Full national.
Okay.
This is a TV reshuffle, taking down UHF channels 37 through 58, 59.
And we saw CES.
No, this is independent of that. I'll go off on the ATCS3 if you want me to, but the TV reshuffle is because the FCC wants the megahertz range from 615 megahertz up through 845 used for cellular and not for TV broadcast.
So who's gonna how do you call it, benefit from this spectrum?
So channels 37 through 39 are band 71. T-Mobile is going to get a large benefit, and there's going to be a low band auction.
Dish has band 71.
Yeah, Dish too. But they're also going to have a low band auction.
Oh, nice. More low band.
I do not have a time for that, but it is going to happen. Unless they, say, okay, AT&T, you can use more space. T-Mobile, you can use more space. Verizon, you can use more space. But I could see them adding a couple more bands in there. The ATSC 3.0 is improving video compression, so you could justify having fewer channels, primary channels, for broadcast TV, but you could have up to 16 sub channels.
Nice.
Yeah.
And at the moment, if you're moving, you can't get over-the-air broadcast TV. If you're moving your antenna, this technology, you will not drop your signal. So they're taking the best of ATSC 2.0 from Korea and allowing for low bitrate 4K to be broadcast over the air.
Nice.
We're also going to get some interesting things like the ability to subscribe to channels through over-the-air broadcast.
To subscribe?
So you could pay a few bucks on your Fox affiliate to get FX.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a la carte kind of deal?
Yeah, so T-Vision, I'm hoping, will complement that when they do the full iteration. So you do not have to use T-Vision to get your Fox channel or, FX. But if you want something like BBC America, you'll end up subscribing to it through T-Vision.
That'd be nice.
That would change how I watch TV personally.
Sure.
It would cut my cable from 90 with HBO to, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 with HBO.
What do you do? You with Comcast, right?
T-Vision.
Oh, you're with T-Vision right now?
Yeah.
Pete's actually an OG Layer 3 TV customer.
Yep.
Man,
he's had them for years.
Dude, I was trying to get that, bro.
Not available.
I know.
Cox is too penetrated in your market. The only places that T-Vision has been able to deploy is if cable providers do not have market exclusivity deals with towns and counties.
Yep, just like your Cox.
Everywhere has this issue.
Cox is the big dealer.
Yeah, so if you have the over-the-air allowing you to subscribe to cable content, you'll have cable companies doing something different. You'll have T-Vision doing something different. You'd basically be getting them to get things you cannot get over the air.
Dang, man.
Especially if your local broadcaster can send your main Fox to you in 4K.
Man, that would be nice, bro. It'd be nice to have options here, but here...
And it will work on your phone.
Yeah, that's the biggie. Everything's got to be mobile.
Yep, which they're doing in Korea with the 2.0 standard.
Yeah, they got it going on, bro, in Korea. Their 5G is fantastic, I hear. It's all mid-band. It's awesome.
2.5, I know.
You got so much 2.5 spectrum in the Republic of Korea for mid-band.
I hear it's 200 megahertz plus, bro.
Yeah. And you have...
That means they're doing gig speeds. They have to be doing gig speeds.
Doing that?
Bruh.
We're
We're getting skunked over here.
I need
is not king in Vegas. They're mob boss in Vegas.
They're mob.
They're the mob bosses. Dude, I need mid-band 5G. Dude, I need Sprint mid-band 5G. Damn, man.
All right, boys, listen. I have to get up for work, and I'm still like kind of getting over something. I don't know if I have just a cold or if I have the flu.
You got the corona.
Bro, it's a Bud Light Lime, bro. No corona for me.
Do you hear some phlegm in my voice?
Oh, you too, Pete?
Damn, y'all got the corona, bro. You need to drink a 12-pack of corona to get the cure.
Bro,
Dude,
get out of here, bro.
Water.
Yeah, I'm gonna rehydrate a little bit and then go to sleep. But
Dude,
I do want to.
Carlos, on a good weekend, my urine is more alcoholic than Corona.
Dang. Holy moly, acidic.
No, I said alcoholic.
Pete's an alcoholic. I don't believe that.
Pete, how did you get past security, bro? That's what I want to know. How did you get past the security?
Corona has like 3.4% alcohol in it.
All right, enough of the value proposition of Corona.
The drinks I have with dinner, the one sour I drink is at 9.6. So on a good weekend, I'm more potent than Corona.
Jesus.
All right, let me do some quick little shout outs, Pete.
Jesus.
Big shout out to Pete's liver.
Yeah.
Let's do some shout outs. First of all, big shout outs to everybody who provided a super chat. So that goes for Mike from 702 Tech. Also Jamaal, who was here earlier, our moderator, he also provided some donations. I remember Alexis donated. We had some super chats from MT Houston, Texas. I'm trying to think back. What were some other ones?
Alexis.
Yeah, Alexis. I remember that one. I think, man, there were at least a few more, man. But I can only go so far back in this live chat, so I can't go back and see them all. So I just want to thank everybody who provided a super chat donation. Michael for his PayPal donation. Thank you, sir. Thanks for Pete and Carlos for coming on. Big shout out to Mike at 702 Tech for joining us tonight as well. In terms of what's up and coming, we've got the S20 release in February. We'll probably start to see more Motorola Razr flips coming out, so people will be getting their hands on those devices.
Shout out to Troy, by the way, giving us the $5 super chat. Thank you, Troy.
Thank you. Thanks, bro.
He
Appreciate you.
gave us a $1.99 super chat earlier.
Who did? Troy?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Good
Troy.
man.
Appreciate the generosity, man. Thank you. Let's see who else to thank. Big shout out to Yasmin. She's sleeping. Big shout out to the Mrs. SMT. Big shout out to Mrs. Bearded Dragon. Big shout out to Mrs. Carlos S. Tech.
We're at 95 likes.
We need 5 more likes. Let's see you guys do it.
Likes.
5 more likes. 5 more
5
likes.
more. Let's go.
You want on a $40 gift card?
Oh, big shout out to Jose. Here's another super chat. God, bro, I think I just sprained my neck, bro, if that's a thing.
Ouch. I've done that before at a mosh pit.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Dang. Mosh.
Oh my god, bro. Steve, I think Steve actually gave a super chat earlier too. So this is the second one, I think. So Steve, thank you for the super chat.
Likes.
All right, 102 likes it is, bro.
Yes.
How are we gonna give out? How are we gonna do the giveaway?
I don't know. We could do it at the next live stream.
There's a generator that I know, because that's what I was gonna use for the giveaway for the phone, and it's a cool generator. It'll go through let's say we can link this video, and it'll go through all the likes and everything. It'll know who liked what and how many people commented, and if you commented more and blah blah blah, it'll give you more chances.
Let's do that. We'll give 40 bones to the winner.
All right, so that's what we're doing. So we're gonna put it through the algorithm, and we'll announce the winner on the next one.
Thanks, Jason, for the $3 thumbing up pair. And
Yeah, Jason, thank you.
Let's do it. Let's do the pair. Yeah.
Bro, We need like, you remember the mask when the Cuban Pete when he walked into that like casino, bro, and he started doing all.
There you go, Pete. Yeah. Oh man.
Bro, Pete, if you start twerking, bro, I'm gonna have to end and terminate this one, bro.
I don't know how to twerk.
Oh, bro.
Oh man, that's good. That's good.
All right, y'all. We want to thank you for being here. Everybody in the live, thank you so much for watching. Please do like the video before you go. Share it to your favorite social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Check us out there on Twitter too. Carlos is on Twitter. My Twitter handle's in the description box. Pete's on Twitter. He tweets like once in a
while.
Blue moon. Yeah, so he'll be on there. Thank you to everybody who provided super chats. For those of you watching on the replay, thank you for watching. Also, hit that like button. Helps a lot. Maybe you're new to the channel. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll probably go live Monday night, so hopefully we'll see you guys there. Unless we got a conflict and Ricky wants to go on, we'll figure that out. But that's pretty much it.
Jose saying that we need to do a Twitter call.
Twitter call, bro. I'm going to bed. You guys can hit the Twitter call, bro. Carlos, you're 3 hours behind, and Pete, you're 2 hours behind. You guys got more time on this than I do.
I gotta get to bed, man.
Oh, dang!
I'll be there, but I won't be in the call. But I'll be chatting.
Jamaal sends a $2 sticker saying unboxing.
Unboxing.
Bro, I literally think like Jamaal must have got a raise like 2 weeks in a row because he's just been hitting me up with these stickers, bro. Thanks, Jamaal. Appreciate it, Haboob. Thank you.
Oh, I bought myself a snowblower.
You got yourself a snowblower.
Yeah.
I had to shovel the driveway today, bro. I'm pissed.
Oh, dang! Jamil's hitting it up again.
Oh, that one's for Pete.
He's flexing.
$600 snowblower, all electric. It's a BAM.
All right. So, on behalf of Carlos, the big homie, on behalf of Pete, the OG bearded dragon homie.
Yup.
All right. I am the SMT. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one, hopefully Monday. Peace.